right, Brandy, another star-studded event right here at Michael's on East. Why are we here tonight?
So we are here for the Ambassador of the Year Award Center for Goodwill of Minnesota.
I can't wait. It's Tyler.
And Brandy.
And we are out
and about
Sarasota. All right, what am I going to say next?
Let's take a gander.
Let's do it.
Bob, the president and CEO for Goodwill. Can you tell us what's going on here tonight, Bob?
Tonight is our Ambassador Recognition Awards dinner. It's one time a year that we recognize other people in the community who have been partners with Goodwill, but also do other things to help the community out. So we'll be talking to a philanthropist, somebody from our veterans program, one of our partners, and then we've got our Goodwill Team Member of the Year that we'll be awarding this evening.
Wow, so tell me more about this veterans program. I'm curious, and I'm sure everyone at home is curious to learn about that.
Well, it's awfully difficult for veterans as they come out of the service to reintegrate into society. Goodwill is good at really two things. One, we're good at case management. Secondly, we're really good at finding people jobs and putting them to work. So we started the Veterans Program as a way to bring veterans and their families back into this community, and we can help them get next to work, housing, transportation, childcare, any needs that we've got, we can do through the Veterans Program.
Well, that's definitely near and dear to my heart. My grandfather was a veteran, so thank you for that. Tell us what else you have coming up and some of the other programs and events that go on that maybe the community wouldn't know a lot about.
Well, our Ambassador Dinner is a way to try to get the community engaged. We also have a Lunch and Learn program where people can come once a month, sign up. We do a little bit of tour around Goodwill. We talk about all of our programs, and we let them know what they can do to help Goodwill do more in the community.
I love that. So you're educating the community on how they can get more involved. Thank you so much, Bob, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to Fresh Flamingo, offering healthy food and providing free delivery right to your location. With 4 mouth-savoring menus to satisfy any cravings, including comfort food, low-calorie, and energy-filled fitness food, including vegan and vegetarian dishes, and even gluten or dairy-free selections, all while being freshly prepared and delivered right to your door. Fresh Flamingo. Start eating healthy today. Call 941-600-6551.
Well, look who we're back with. We're back with my friend. This is Gray. And Gray, why are we here tonight?
We are here to celebrate the Goodwill Community Ambassador of the Year Awards dinner.
I know, and I'm so excited. I mean, this doesn't come around too often.
No, it's once a year, and we get to honor some extraordinary leaders and our Team Member of the Year and our community partner. It's just an extraordinary evening.
Now, you have a new partner, I hear.
We have a partner, Turning Points.
Turning Points, yes.
So Turning Points, we have a job connection that we have at their site. So Turning Points is an organization that deals with the homeless population.
Oh, wow.
And they offer all sorts of services, like they have dentists on site, food, clothes, and then we have a job connection. So people that are looking for a job, we have Kathy Geller, who's on site, who's there to really assist with people with mocking interviews, helping with resumes, and really getting people back on their feet again.
Absolutely. Now, our viewers that are watching right now, a lot of people come up to me and we talk about Goodwill and how we've partnered with them. You guys have been a big supporter of Out and About, but I do want to touch on the fact that, listen, Goodwill is not just a little store on the corner of the street that offers used clothing. There's so many different aspects to Goodwill. Can you touch a little bit about that? Sure. So many programs.
Yeah, so we have, we offer employment to over 700 people in the 4-county area. All of our team members get a good partner coach. So imagine going to work and having a life coach. That's what we offer, because we're really in the business of empowering people. And so that life coach stands right there with that team member to empower whatever their goals are, their dreams are. And if they're having some issues, they're right there with them as well. So that's one of our programs. The other program is our Veteran Services program. That program, we offer veteran services to all of our veterans and their families in the community. And really it's to assist with reintegration skills into civilian life. You know, it's not easy for our veterans to come back and translate those skills into jobs. And we help do that as well.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
forward. Mark.
For a few short hours, we get to celebrate all that is good in this community and this country. This evening is a reflection of what is possible when individuals and organizations come together to make a difference. Those that are being honored tonight have vastly different backgrounds and different commitments in our community, but one thing is certain. Each of them is living a life of true purpose and have undoubtedly provided the purity of what this country truly stands for in servant leadership.
The officer asked me to step out of the car so that he could search it. Little did I know, next to the driver's seat in the console was a bag of cocaine. I was arrested and sentenced to 30 months in prison for possession of cocaine. In a matter of minutes, the course of my young life changed. A few months later, while I was in prison, another pivotal event occurred that sent me on a downhill spiral. I lost one of the most important people in my life, my mother. When she died, I lost my best friend. These two events happening so close together sent me on into depression. It didn't matter that my prison time was short. Without the support of my mother, I felt like giving up. Luckily, I was placed in a faith-based dorm. The women there lifted me up with words of encouragement, and they told me I had a choice to make while I was in prison. I could either sink or swim. My job in prison was emptying the garbage in the women's dorm, and there's nothing like being queen of the trash to help you learn humility. As the months went by, my confidence grew, and I thought I was capable of anything. I felt like I could do whatever I set my mind to. This was until I was released from prison into the real world. And I remember my first job I applied for. The manager told me I had qualified, but because of my criminal record, it was against their policy to hire me. After that experience, reality set in, and I knew that being an ex-felon was an obstacle I was going to have to face. After being rejected for at least 10 different jobs, I became so discouraged, I settled for working for a fast food chain, making minimum wage. After three years there, I finally got a raise, 25 cents. I told myself I'm worth more than 25 cents, and I decided it was time to move on. I decided to apply for a position for Goodwill and was given an interview. After meeting the management, they told me that someone would be in touch. To my shock and surprise, before I even got in the car, I got a call and was offered the job on the spot. I was told I was hired for being completely honest about my criminal history, background, and the mistakes of my past. This is what made Goodwill, Minnesota so unique. I was not looking for a handout. What I needed was a chance to rebuild my life, to turn it around. And that is what Goodwill, Minnesota is all about. After about 9 months of working on the sales floor, I was ready for a new challenge. So I asked if I could be a pricer. Now this was a lot of fun, finding treasures that people had donated, like Civil War relics, Native American artifacts, and rare Chinese documents. I took the initiative to go over and beyond what was expected of me as a pricer.
Wow, Brandy, what an incredible event. What did you think?
my gosh, you know what I love about these events, Tyler? I learned so much. I had no idea how many programs Goodwill has, especially with all these lunch and learns where you can go learn more.
Absolutely. As I was talking about earlier, people think Goodwill is just these stores on the corner. They sell used clothing. You can drop off some stuff to a donation center, and it's so much more. So I love the fact that we have a great partnership with Goodwill, and we're able to share the information over to our viewers. That's the end of a segment. We'll see you again when we're out
And about
Sarasota.
Out and About Sarasota made possible by these fine sponsors. This has been an Out and About media production, a product of Sarasota Socialites.